There's a magic that dwells above us. Every star, every cloud, every shift of light is a shimmer that there is more yet to uncover. Let your creativity rise with the sun, wander with the moon, and let it be never ending like the wondrous skies. Well, hello there, and welcome back to another Archer and Olive subscription opening for September of 2025. Out of all the themes that Archer and Olive has presented, this one by far looks like it's going to be the most sparkly and spectacular one yet. As we open the box, as you can see, we have many little goodies, and it also comes with a What's Inside sneak peek card. The theme for this is Wondrous Skies. So first things first, let's take everything out of the box and start with the washi tapes. First off, can we just admire how beautiful the packaging is? And it looks like we have 4 different washi tapes. First up, we have a beautiful sun and sparkle washi tape, gold gilded, and the size is about 1/2 inch wide. Moving on to the thinnest of the bunch, this is 1/4 inch wide with silver holographic gilded sparkles and shooting stars. This is a bit of a unique washi tape. It's a mix of a gold and brass, and it's unique because it's significantly thinner, and it's also 3/4 inch wide. And lastly, there's this beautiful navy blue silver golded holographic that is 2 inches in width. To give you a better look, I wanted to try these both on white dot grid paper and black dot grid paper to show how dramatically different they are. And I also wanted to do a rip test. And spoiler alert, they all rip beautifully with a clean edge, even the bronzy gold one. And I say that because it is particularly thin, and I was worried that it would be too delicate for this, but it held up like a champ. My personal favorite, how dramatic they show up on the black dot grid paper. I am such a sucker when it comes to dramatic themes and colors, and this definitely takes the cake. Especially the gold and the blue. They are just so beautiful. These washi tapes are incredibly luxurious, and you also get quite a bit, so you won't be running out of these anytime soon. Moving on to our next item, again, can we just talk about the packaging for these? It is so beautiful. So it looks like we have 2 collage pads, both themed day and night. Now these are a bit smaller than an A5 journal. I'd say these are closer to a B6 size journal, but they are still adorable no less. And we have quite a few of these. I think there's about 12 of each before they start to repeat. I love how realistic some of these photos are. And I even love how they cut them in half to where you have 2 little picture perfect backgrounds for any sort of journaling or collaging that you're doing. This is the sun theme. And as you can see, there are lots of sunsets, clouds, but this is definitely on the thinner side of GSM. I'd have to say it would probably be in the 60 GSM, pretty darn thin. But that can also benefit your journal because it won't bulk it up as much. Therefore, it won't be as chunky by the time you're done with it. Now, the packaging for the Moon collage pad is so stinking cute. And opening this up, I immediately had a flashback to when I lived up in the mountains and being able to see some of these sunsets with all of the pine trees just really take me back. I love the celestial theme. It is just so pretty, and I really love how they include lots of different colored galaxies, just all the different types of sparkles that they're incorporating throughout the entire theme. I don't know about you, but when it comes to sparkly and celestial themes, I am a sucker for that. I can't help but fall in love with it. It is just something I get so excited for. So now that we're done checking out our little collage pads, let's move on to our next item. I am so happy to announce that we finally get Collagraph pens. I have been wanting these for so long, and I am now a proud owner of what I think are some of the nicest writing markers out there. As always, Archer and Olive has this thing about not printing the name of the color on the actual pen, but we will go through every single one and swatch them as well. First up, we have Sunset Glow. This is a lighter orange, a little more yellow infused, and it writes so smoothly. And even when you go over it a couple times, it doesn't tear up the paper. Solar Flare is more of a orange and red based color that definitely pops and gives me that fiery red I was looking for. Purple Eclipse is definitely giving me that purple I've been craving in a calligraphy pen, and I really can't wait to use this in an upcoming theme I have in store for you, so stay tuned for that. Astral Blue is actually more of a periwinkle color than what the camera's picking up. It definitely has more of a lighter lavender lilac feel, so don't let the camera fool you. It does look blue on camera, but it's more of a periwinkle in real life. And lastly, Stellar Blue. It's a bit darker than a blue sapphire color, but it definitely fits into the Wondrous Skies theme. All of these collagraphs are beautiful, pigmented, and really easy to work with. The brush tips are pretty soft and squishy, which makes it really easy to do big calligraphy. And the small tip actually has a little bit of squish to it, which gives you a nice opportunity to use it for smaller calligraphy fonts. And one last note on these are water-based, so they will not show up on black paper. So I won't be showing a demonstration of that. But for now, let's box these up and move on to our next item. Let's see. Ooh, I think we have some gel pens. What gave it away? Oh my gosh. And their packaging for this subscription box is so beautiful and stellar. Let's see, set of 2, gold and silver. Ooh, okay. Let's see how well these work. We'll be testing them on both white and black 160 GSM paper. The weight of these is so nice. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. This pen is gorgeous. I love all of the sparklies and the silver inlay that they have for this. You really need to tug it to be able to get the cap off. I like to have the weight on the end, even though it might scuff up the back. Not. That's actually really nice. Ooh, okay. So I'm assuming that this will be the silver gel pen and that this will be the gold gel pen. The sun is so cute, and I love how they still incorporated the little sparkly stars. This is beautiful. Let's test them out on both white paper and black paper. First, let's try out the gold gel pen. Ooh, it writes incredibly smooth. It is a little bit translucent, and it has a little bit of that shine, which we always love. And then let's try what I'm assuming is the silver gel pen. Oh, wow. Yes, this is so pretty. It is a little skippy here and there, but I think it's because it's brand new, so it's kind of working out the kinks. And that one as well has that beautiful shine to it. These are gorgeous. Let's try it out on some black 160 GSM. This writes beautifully. A-N-O. It is, like I said, still a little bit translucent, but we still get that gorgeous shine. Let's try our silver. The silver definitely shows up way more pigmented. I love this. And wait, are these refillable? Ooh, I think you can. Oh my gosh. Yes, these are refillable. That's exciting because my favorite kind of pens are the metal casings. They last a lot longer and they don't get damaged as easily. I love these. These are so stinking cute. I can't wait to use these in my Pathfinder journal because we use the Black Archer and Olive Wonderstruck. So if you're interested in some tabletop collaging adventures with a black page journal, go ahead and check out the video above. I would love to see you there. But for now, I will be keeping these in a very special place. So far, this is my favorite item aside from the washies, and I can't wait to use these. I think these are the stickers. I'm really hoping for something sparkly with a bunch of suns and moons. Normally, they're pretty good with sticking with the theme. Well, this is very different. Yes, so we have the entire alphabet with multiple prints of each letter in different fonts. I have some mixed feelings about this. While this is very cute, I'm not really one to use these kind of pre-cut stickers because a lot of times I just use my Cricut. Plus, this also reminds me of the ransom notes that you would see on movies and things like that, especially with murder mysteries. This may be a unpopular opinion, but I'm not really a fan of these stickers. I'm pretty let down if I'm going to be honest with you. I was hoping for more moons and stars because Archer and Olive has some of the prettiest gilding. I'm a bit let down. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I was especially hoping for silver gilded stickers because those are really hard to come by. We'll see if we use these sometime in the near future, but hopefully we have some really fun items. We have a few left, and I'm going to open the largest item in this box. This is so stinking cute. I love all of the gold sparklies. And can we just take a second to admire all of the packaging? They did a stellar job, if I do say so myself. Let's see what we have here. This is certainly new. Ooh. Is this a mug? Oh, it says Celestial Pen Holder. I do need a pen holder. Oh my goodness. I love the multi-chrome color on this. This is beautiful, especially with the stars and the little moons. Oh, I love it so much. And then it's a nice dark black on the inside. This is perfect for all of my Tombos. I love this so much. This is so cute. What a creative idea. I really love that about Archer and Olive's subscription boxes because they are always doing something new, and I really appreciate their bravery for that. So what a wonderful idea. This is literally going right over here and staying in its home permanently. I know these aren't about the packaging, but look at it. It is so pretty. Oh. Let's see what we have. It's so little. Oh, this is interesting. Come here, you. What the? Huh? Huh. Let's look at the sunshine part of it. This reminds me of like an old painting that my grandma would have hanging in her living room. It's very pretty, don't get me wrong. It has a pearlescent kind of textured canvas with some gold gilding and the little sun insignia on the side. And when we open it up, has all of the beautiful suns and gold gilding. And then it looks like it has bright white dot gridded paper. It still feels like it's 160 GSM. Does it have little bookmarks? Yes, it does. Ooh, even has one of their little fancy ones. Beautiful. And then when we get to the back, okay, we have the moon side or the dark side with all of the cute little stars on the side as well. Ah, I understand now. This is beautiful. Can we get more of the silver gilding, please? Thanks. And black dot grid paper. This makes so much more sense now. It's a very unique journal. I think my main concern is figuring out what to use this for. I've heard some people say they have bright and sunny journals for like their daily logins or check-ins, either if it's a daily goal list and then in the evening or nighttime, they go to a darker themed journal and follow up with that. Or you can have a feelings journal on one side and then have a yearly monthly journal on the opposite. This is definitely a unique journal that I have never seen before. I'm still on the fence about it. I'm not sure if I like it. I'm not sure if I hate it. But I'm sure we can figure out something fun and interesting to use this for. This will definitely go on my shelf until we can figure out what we can use it for. Okay, let's box this up and then see what our final item has to offer. Last time I'm gonna say it, but look at the packaging. It is so stunning. I love it so much. It is so gorgeous. Wowie zowie. All right. Ooh, this is beautiful. This journal feels like it has a bit of a canvas cover, has an elastic strap, a little pen loop, and on this side it continues the gold gilding, which is also holographic. It also, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Silver gilding on the sides, and there are little stars and moons. It is a little bit difficult to see, that are white, and it goes all the way around, and it continues on the back with the sparklies. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. This is taking my breath away. Like I said, can we get more silver gilding on washi tape, journals, anything stationery? There's also some bookmarks with a royal purple, beautiful. And this is bright white 160 GSM paper, which is their go-to. I'm very impressed. This is by far one of the sparkliest journals I have in my collection. This would be perfect for a reading journal, especially if you read lots of fantasy like me, or if you're more into the sci-fi. You definitely have the celestial vibe here. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and even share to one of your journaling friends. Out of all of the subscription boxes from Archer and Olive that I've received so far, this is by far the prettiest and most unique. Archer and Olive has been making a lot of bold choices, especially with the mini square double-sided journal. Never seen that before, but I'm sure we'll be able to make use of it in the future. My favorites out of this entire collection are the pen holder, the gel pens, the A5 notebook, and the washi tape. So overall, it is super sparkly and definitely one of my favorite themes that they've came up with so far. If you're curious on more Archer and Olive subscription box openings, here's a playlist here on top so you can see what they've done in the past and other unique and bold choices that they've come up with. And the second video is something that YouTube think that you will enjoy. Thanks again for joining me here on this very interesting Archer and Olive opening. and I will see you in the near future.